You know, when I was a teenager and playing in the park football with my friends, we would always put jumpers or a coat to act as goalposts. Now, why would we do that? Because football wouldn't be any fun if you weren't scoring goals, if you didn't have somewhere to aim for. Yet, when I talk to many business owners, they don't have targets, they don't have goals written down or clear in their mind, and without a clear strategy to achieve them. My name's Gordon De Silva, and I've been running a multi-award winning firm of Chartered Accountants for 40 years now. That is a long, long time, isn't it? But I absolutely love what I do because I'm now able to help business owners not only with their numbers and their taxes and stuff, but also with growing their businesses. And we use a very straightforward, simple three-step process. We call it the 3x3x3 formula, and a bit like a football team looking to us to do something, they would have the planning, the first half, a review with the manager and the coaches, and then the second half, right? And that is in essence what the 3x3x3 formula does. The first three is 3 months. Excuse me while we've got a trolley. You should be able to hear me anyway. But the first three is 3 months, and we shortened the time frame. We don't have 1 year goals and 5 year goals and 10, because things change too quickly, right? Now, I'm not saying we don't look forward and going, like, in the next 5 years we want to do this, but that's a 5-minute quick thought. 1 year, a bit more thought, but then a lot of thought goes into where we're going to be in 3 months' time. With that first three, we look at the second three. And the second three is we look at 3 potential projects we can run in those 3 months. Now, I say potential projects because if we don't get one done, then we're not going to go on to number 2. We don't do 3 at a time because that is overwhelming thinking. I've got to do all of these things, and there's never a focus on one. We want to focus on one thing, and when that thing is done, then we go on to the second thing. And when the second thing is done, we go on to the third thing. And if we get all 3 done, they can always do another one, right? It's not hard to think of another project. As business owners, we've got loads of ideas, and that's not the challenge. Anyway, so that's the second 3. The third 3 is 3 activities from the one project we've picked. Out of those 3 projects, we pick on 3 activities we're going to do in each week. Now, we only want to do 1 at a time. If we don't get all 3 done, no big deal, right? It's not a beating yourself up time. We just go, we'll do the first one. If it takes us all week, it takes us all week. If we get that done, we can go on to the second activity. And if we get that done, we can go on to the third activity. Each activity eating its way into into that project, getting it done, tracking the results. Small incremental changes, because small changes, like small hinges, swing big doors. And that is in essence why the 3x3x3 program is all about. So take yourself back to when you were a child. What games did you play? Did you have a target? Whether you played marbles or hopscotch, or I'm really showing my age right now. It's all about computer games and stuff and arcade games. They still have goals. You have scores. Everyone wants to beat their last score, beat the other person's score. It's in our nature, and if we don't have those targets built into our business thinking, then we're losing out on the motivation that can bring us to run our businesses and be more creative, more successful in the businesses we own and run and bring us joy. If you'd like to learn more about the 3x3x3 process, click on the link below. I've created a free training on how we use it. It's going to be very short. I'm preparing it now as we speak, in fact, and by the time you see this, it'll be ready on the button below, and you'll see how I run that process for myself and my clients, and you can then adopt that process if you think it's really good for you, and we can take it from there. In the meantime, click on the button below, take some notes, apply it into your business if you like it, and I'll see you there. Take care. Click on the button now and make a difference. Bye-bye.